I remember this yard before it remembers itself. Back then, there was light here. Loud. Shapelessly happy. Now, only remnants. And him. He didn't come back because he wanted to. People rarely return to where something broke. They return to where something was left unfinished. I was waiting. Night lays the space out evenly. No shadows, no excess noise. The old swings move on their own. Not much. Barely. Creak. Pause. Creak. That sound doesn't scare at once. It does something else. It reminds. He stands at the entrance to the yard. Doesn't step in right away. Breathes shallowly. His eyes search for something. Not objects. Not details. He's looking for confirmation that this place still exists. Because if it exists, then what happened here exists too. His steps are slow. The gravel under his feet makes no sound. Or he doesn't hear it. I am already close. For now, unnoticed. Like a slight distortion of the air. Like warm haze on a cold night. The slide. Rusty. With a bent edge. He looks at it longer than necessary. His body remembers how to climb. How to sit. How to slide down. Memory is always more precise than reality. That's why it's more dangerous. The smell appears before I become visible. Ozone. Damp earth. Something metallic. Old. He stops. His shoulders tense. He knows this smell. Doesn't remember, knows. I move deeper. Slowly. Wrapping around the edges of the playground. The streetlights don't go out. They just become distant. The light shifts in tone. Not warm. Not cold. Pink. He takes his first step back. And that's right. And that's too late. Children's voices don't appear immediately. First, movement. Shadows. Barely visible. Wrong. Too sharp. As if someone is recreating memory without understanding how smoothness works. Then, sound. Laughter. Torn. Delayed. Like a recording slightly damaged. He turns sharply. No one. Empty. But it no longer matters. He felt it. I let them appear. Silhouettes. Small. Glowing from within. No faces. They run. Play. Fall and get up. Repeat. Again. And again. Their movements are wrong. Too fast. Too sharp. As if each frame exists separately. No transition. No logic. One of them stops. Turns. Looks straight at him. Though it has nothing to look with. A name. His name sounds quietly. But he hears it. Always hears it. He takes a step back. Then another. Turns. Walks. Faster. The exit is where it was. Always. But not now. I shift the distance. A little. Almost imperceptibly. Enough. He steps out. And returns to the same slide. The same scratches. The same bend. He stops. Looks. Doesn't understand. Runs. The sandbox. Pink. It always was. But not like this. He's out of breath. Turns around. Searches for reference points. But reference points are stability. And there's none here. I compress the space. Slowly. Not abruptly. He shouldn't feel the moment. Only the result. He's here again. The sandbox. Pink. Slightly damp. Slightly darker than it should be. His hands tremble. He knows. Now he knows. I touch the sand. Lightly. From within. First, sound. Quiet. As if something is moving beneath the surface. The sand begins to breathe. He steps back. But watches. He can't not watch. The first object appears slowly. A plastic toy car. Broken. Missing a wheel. He freezes. I raise the next one. A metal bracelet. Child-sized. Rusty. His breathing falters. More. A scrap of fabric. Dirty. Hardened. These are not random things. I do nothing randomly. He drops to his knees. On his own. I don't force. I only reveal. His hands touch the sand. He doesn't want to. But he does. I thicken. Move closer. Almost a touch. The children's silhouettes stop. Look. All of them. He digs. Fast. Uneven. Breaking. The sand sticks to his fingers. Stays under his nails. I sharpen his sensations. Every grain, separate. Every movement, real. Too real. He finds it. First the edge. Hard. Smooth. He freezes. His hands hover. I wait. I always give a choice. Even when there isn't one. He pulls it out. Slowly. The darkness inside the object absorbs the light. Doesn't reflect. Doesn't reveal. It's not just a thing. It's a knot. His breathing disappears. The silhouettes take a step closer. In sync. Unnaturally. He looks. And remembers. Not with words. With his body. Movement. A push. A fall. Silence. I don't show more than necessary. I don't invent. I only return. His fingers tighten around what he found. Too tightly. As if it can be hidden again. It can't. I change. The pink deepens. Darkens. Thickens. Black appears within it. Slowly. Like a crack in glass. Light no longer passes through. I am no longer air. I am density. He tries to stand. Falls. The sand holds him. Not strongly. Enough. The silhouettes are close. Very close. They don't touch. But he feels it. His name again. Now quieter. Closer. I close the space. Completely. He no longer sees an exit. Because there isn't one. I wrap around his hands. Shoulders. Face. He doesn't scream. Not immediately. His sound. Muffled. As if it has nowhere to go. The sandbox stops being separate. It becomes the center. Everything converges here. It always did. I tighten. Slowly. Without haste. The silhouettes freeze. Silence. Then, nothing. Morning doesn't come. It never comes here. Only a remainder. An empty playground. The swings no longer move. The sand is smooth. Still. And only shoes. Children's. I did not create this place. I only revealed what was already in it. I did not make him return. I only made it so he could no longer leave. Because some things don't disappear. They just wait to be found again. And I am always there when it happens.